he's so crazy.
He is crazy.
He is crazy. I did a song actually for his album, his last album, and we were trying to do a song for my album, but I think it was something with the producer and a sample clearing and just that whole thing. It was out of control, and it was a great record. I love the record. I just wish it would have been on the album.
Right.
But just the whole sample.
Because people love you and Trick together.
Yeah, it started with me and Trick, and I think people want to see that more.
Right. Because we recently spoke to him on the phone, and I know he's been going through a lot of issues, like with his health and everything. And so, you guys like still hang out in Miami and all that?
We don't really hang out that much. I haven't really hung out a lot, and Trick don't really be out a lot like that. But when I do see him, it's the same thing. It's always love. And I was actually shooting That's My Attitude video in Miami, and he actually sent over food for me. He made something and he sent it over. It was so good. It was crazy.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
All right, so we were talking about Single Again right before we played some music. So I figured you wrote that song, and I feel like I haven't seen you like in the tabloids lately with anybody. Right, so does that mean you are single again?
I'm just chilling. I'm just happy. I'm just focused on my album.
Because it gives guys a lot of hope. And do you find that? Yeah. And do you feel like it's easier to be single as an artist?
No,
you're such a girly girl. Like I feel like you're a relationship.
Yeah, I'm a very girly girl, relationship, lovable kind of girl. I don't feel like it's. I mean, to be single in the industry, I just think it's just a lot of work. And when you're with somebody, you gotta just balance out the time of work and the person that you're with. You know what I mean? Because this is like a 24-hour job. Flying and traveling and performing and in the States, out the States, and that time apart and time not being spent, it get kind of hectic, you know?
Right. And worrying about, what is he doing? And then he's worried about what is she doing?
Yeah, it's kind of that. So, me right now, I'm chilling. I'm happy. I'm working on my album. I mean, I'm finished with the album. I'm just working on promoting and focused on the album. And
you look good because I feel like you have so many options. Like, whoever you wanted to be with, you could just be like, you, come.
Yeah, you.
Come here with me.
Yeah.
Not you, Wonder. She wasn't really looking at you. I saw him. She just pointed in your direction. And then there were those pictures, and let me tell you something. We talked about this on the air, and I said, I doubt that Trina's dating Soulja Boy. But, yeah, I didn't believe it. But there were pictures of you and Soulja Boy, and you guys were like, you know, on the jet skis or whatever.
Actually, I was in Jamaica. I was supposed to perform on the Jamaica, I think it was like the Jamaica Dance Fest or whatever, and Soulja Boy was actually performing on the same show. And I just recorded a record for him. Was called Like That. And they were trying to shoot some scenes for his video for that record. So it was all fun. We all went out, went jet skiing. We were supposed to do like the whole what is it, like skydiving thing or whatever?
Oh, hell no.
And I was just looking up at that balloon like, I don't think I'm getting up there. I think we're not going to do that. But it was really cool. I got a chance to perform. It rains, and it was fun. We just had a good time.
Right. Do you hate that every time everything you do just ends up all over the blogs? Or do you think it's funny?
You know what? I think I'm kind of past it. It's when I look at it sometimes I'm like, really? Like, where do you people get these stories? But I understand it's a part of the business, and when you are an artist or a celebrity, people are following you to see what your life is. Anybody you're standing next to, you take a picture with, I wonder if that's who she's dating. I wonder this, I wonder that. So you kind of just have to know who you are and keep that in perspective, and just know it comes with the territory. Right. I know for a fact I'm not dating Soulja Boy, so I'm not. I was just like, really? You know, I mean, he's a cool guy.
Soulja Boy loves it, by the way. It makes him look super cool.
He's a nice guy, though. I love him. He's a really good guy. He works really hard, and I mean, I love the record that I did with him. And I mean, he's a kid. He's doing his thing. He's grinding, and I mean, you can't do.
So you guys were grinding? No, I'm just kidding.
No, we weren't grinding, Angie.
Sorry.
No, we weren't grinding in.
We did not try to trick you in that one.
You almost did, right?
You were like, wait a minute. All right, and then another thing that I didn't like, and I know you're cool with Wendy Williams, and she's been up here a few times too, but she said some things about you that I thought were a little bit out of order.
She did? Oh, no.
You know about it.
What is it?
When she was talking about you and like how, the whole thing with you and Kobe Bryant, and she was saying that Kenny Martin should have just left you alone after that, even though she thinks you're a nice girl and everything.
Well, the thing about Kobe Bryant is, honestly, I don't even know Kobe Bryant. I've never met him a day in my life, and I was just devastated when I saw all this stuff on the media. But I just felt like I went to LA, it was the playoffs, and I met his wife, Vanessa. We were sitting there, we were talking, and we had a good conversation, and a picture of us popped up, and then it started a Trina, Vanessa beef, and Kobe, and I'm like, huh?
Kobe
and
beef.
And I'm thinking they go back, and this is like 1994. You rewind this song that I had out, and me, when I did the record, it was in a moment of, it was so much going on, and it was a lot of coming at Trina, a lot of beef, a lot of name calling, a lot of bunch of stuff. So I made this record called Heated, and in the record, that's how I was feeling, just heated. So basically, the record was just spazzing out and just saying whatever I felt like saying.
It's craziness.
No personal relations with me and Kobe. I've never even spoke to him in my life,
Right.
and never saw him outside of a distant range from the court. And I met his wife, so I was like, wow, you know.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, because I saw that and I was like,
nah.
But girls love to come at you, like all the other hip hop. Well, some of them love you, like you get along very well with the people that know you. But then there's some people that really, I feel like, come at Trina.
But why do you think that though? That's women. That's an ego factor. That's a self-esteem issue. When you have lower self-esteem, I think it only provokes you to feel like I gotta go at the person that's on top.
Maybe you should let them join the Diamond Doll Foundation.
Maybe or they could join the $1 Million Girl Club or do whatever, or follow. You can't beat me, so you might as well join me. You can't beat me. I've been doing this way too long. I got it masterminded, and it's a certain reason why I'm still relevant in the game.
Right.
It's not just for no